Hey, 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 what is going on? Good morning, good afternoon, good day, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Thanks for jumping on. My name is Casey Eberhart. If you and I have never met before, somebody shared this video to their wall and you're catching it, or maybe you're watching it live and you don't know who I am, that's awesome. I appreciate you. I just wanted to quickly jump on and say my name's Casey. I live in Los Angeles, and I run a high-level, high-producing, results-based mastermind program called the Platinum Inner Circle, where we really work with entrepreneurs that are committed to producing extraordinary results. Okay, so, and if that's something that's of interest to you, you can reach out to me. So look, I have been teaching and training around the world the concept of networking. And so I thought what I would do today is just take a few minutes and go through one step-by-step process that you can literally implement as soon as we get off this video to increase the likelihood that somebody you meet on a Zoom presentation will actually turn into a connection. So let's start with this. Networking is the beginning stages of a relationship. You go on a Zoom meeting. Maybe you used to go out in public, but right now a lot of it's being done on Zoom, right? So you see some interesting people on Zoom. Let's be real, 90% of people you probably don't want to connect with, or maybe they're not a great fit for you or your business. So I thought what I would do is walk through what super connectors do. And if you really think about a relationship, networking is at the very top, and everybody kind of just focuses on this little networking thing, but the connectivity or the connection is what's below the surface, right? And so I've said for many, many years, usually my first title slide when I do big presentations is connectivity is today's new currency, right? And so we really want to start to build out those connections with people that we meet on a Zoom call or networking or wherever. So here is a very simple 5-step process that you can do literally today. And if you want to write these out, you can. I will probably write them out in the description as well. So by the way, thank you so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing. I appreciate it very, very much. So, okay. So let's, we're on a Zoom call. You've got a bunch of people coming in. And how do you move from a Zoom into a phone call or into an email conversation, so on and so forth? So here is a very simple process that you can follow literally today, okay? So number one, you're on a Zoom, you're meeting some people, sorry, and you meet somebody interesting, right? So you find somebody interesting, and hey, Machen, what's happening, boss? Hey, Steven, how are you, my friend? Good to see you on here. If you want to drop a comment in below and say hello, I'd love to say hi. So, okay, number one, here's what you do. You take your phone, and you simply turn on your camera and take a picture of the person on the Zoom. Now, I like to make the picture as big as I possibly can. And in fact, a lot of times what I'll do is I'll actually turn around and take a selfie of myself and the person, if I can get us both in the Zoom frame, right? So if they are the speaker, I will usually set Zoom on such a way that the speaker speaks, and when that person talks, I zoom it like this, and I take a picture. Okay, so now the picture is in my phone. Okay, that's step one. Step two is you private chat or private message that person and say, hey, Machen, I'm on the Zoom with you. Super fantastic. I just took a hilarious picture. I'd love to send it to you via text. What's your text number? Okay, now this is hoop number one. If they don't respond, right, then I just move on. I don't think about it too much, or I maybe try to connect with them on social media. But for the most part, if they're not equipped enough to figure out how to respond on Zoom, or they're uneasy giving you their phone number or whatever, that's fine, especially when you tell them you took a funny picture of them. So that's number one and number two. So I send them a private message and I ask them for their phone number so that I can text them a funny picture I just took, okay? Number three is that you then text them the picture along with a quick message. This is not a sales message. Remember, we're just trying to connect with folks. So it's, hey, Machen, I met you. You're on this Zoom call with me today. Here's a funny picture. I just wanted you to have it, and I wanted you to remember next time we talk who I actually am. That's why the picture I want to make sure I'm in as well. Now, if not, I always try to put a picture, but I always want to reference in that message the Zoom presentation I'm seeing them on, or that you're seeing them on, as well as why they're there. Because we're all in Zooms all over the place. So if you are on a BNI Zoom, or you're on a Polka Dot Powerhouse Zoom, or an eWomen Zoom, or just a regular networking Zoom, or maybe you're just in some big room where a bunch of people are networking, referencing that is going to go huge in a few steps. So we're going to text them the picture and the message. It says, hey, Machen, Casey here. I met you on this morning's Legends Live call. Really looking forward to connecting. Okay? Now, more than likely, Machen is going to respond back. When he responds back, I say, hey, can I make sure I have your name spelled correctly, because I want to add you to my phone. Okay? I want to program you in my phone. If you need to know how my name is spelled, here it is. CISEY-EBERHART, right? And I send that back. The next message that comes back, I'm going to follow that up with, hey, what is your favorite social media platform? I would love to connect with you over there. They respond back. They're either going to say LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, or whatever. I might then go back and forth and say, awesome, I'm going to go see if I can find you. Once I go find them, then I come back and I go, hey, I connected with you on, and I respond back to whatever they said. You guys, that is the basics of how you can start to take somebody out of a Zoom call and into the domain of being on the phone with them, talking about your product or service, connecting with people that are potential ideal customers for you, or that you can pass referrals to because they're a good referral source, or they provide a service that you'd like to refer out. So you guys, I hope that was helpful. I'm doing a live event August 8th that I'd love to have you join me on. I do this event a few times a year. It's called Networking Riches. And we're really going to talk about creating a strategic formula or a strategic plan for you to network from start to finish. How to determine your lifetime value of a customer, where your customers actually hanging out, how to find out where your customers are hanging out. Tons and tons of strategies and tips and hacks inside there. And then in the afternoon, we're going to do a mastermind program. So I'd love to have you come as my guest. You'll just want to go to networkingrichesonline.com. It's free. I waive the fee because we're home. We're in Zoom. So I figure August 8th, which is a Saturday, we'll start at 8:30 in the morning. We'll finish at about 4:30 p.m. Pacific time. But I'd love to have you come as my very special guest, and I promise you, my commitment and my guarantee to you is that when you leave that event on the 8th of August, you will never be able to unlearn the skill set, and you'll never be able to level down your networking from that point forward. So if you'd like to join us, head over to networkingrichesonline.com. I'm sure someone will put it in the comment section as well. And let me know if today's tip helps you out. So with that, you guys have an amazing day, and let's go give somebody else an awesome day. And I will see you at networkingrichesonline.com. Okay, ciao, guys.